Now that this is going to be a ranty unboxing of the DJI Osmo Pocket 4. And I will start off with my experience in buying this because this is not yet available here in Australia at the time of filming. So I had to order via eBay. It was shipped from South Korea via FedEx. Okay. And I don't know what's taking forever to release it here in Australia. I've been looking at the DJI store every day and still nothing. So, bit annoyed by that. It's the worst marketing strategy they've ever thought of. I'm gonna start unboxing while I'm talking, okay? Right. It's just like I bought the Pocket 4 on April 18. I received it the very next day because it was available here in Australia via Amazon. And so I already had that. Then towards the end of April, I think it might have been the 26th of April, they announced that there is an actual 4P. I was seeing all of these images on social media even before then, but you know how there are so many AI generated stuff right now, so I wasn't really, like, I didn't believe it at first. But then when they made an official announcement, I was like, oh, okay. I returned my Pocket 4 because I wanted this. I returned it closer to when they were unveiling this at Cannes on the 14th of May. So that's the 14th of May. Today is the 7th of July. And it's still not available here in Australia. Why would you unveil it and showcase it on May 14 and not have it available for purchase immediately after? My understanding is this isn't coming to Australia until the end of July, which is why I decided I wasn't going to wait anymore. I was going to buy it from eBay because I'm going on a trip to Europe in the last week of July before this launches here. So I said I wanted to get it before I go on my trip, right? So I paid 1,190 Australian dollars. I'll put the conversion in USD somewhere on the screen for the vlogger combo, the creator combo. I think this was vlog combo it's called. And I was like, okay, that's fairly cheap, 1,190 compared to the $1,550 that I paid for the Luna Ultra. But then when it got here to Australia, obviously there were taxes and duties that needed to be paid that came to 225 Australian dollars. So this package here is actually worth $1,415 if I obviously add the tax and duties that I had to pay to get this in my hands. Rant number one. Rant number two. FedEx, for some reason, decided that because there wasn't anyone at home, they're supposed to leave it at the post office. There is a post office 5 minutes away from my house. They decided to leave this in a parcel collection that is a 20-minute bus ride from where I live. The 5-minute post office here is a 5-minute walk. I had to take a bus for 20 minutes to get this. Not eBay's fault, not DJI's fault, but it just is a really bad experience that I wouldn't have to deal with if it was available here in Australia. Okay, told you it's gonna be a ranty one. Okay, now let's go ahead and unbox this because I have thoughts. I already know what's in the box. Because I've seen so many unboxings of this and I was like ready, so ready for this. Okay, first thing that is here, this is the soft pouch that you're supposed to use to carry it around. But this pouch is so short, like, yeah, that the only thing that would fit in here is the camera without any handles or extensions or anything like that. Like, if it's anything and it looks like it's the same one that's available on the Pocket 4, you're gonna have to remove the extension for it to fit in here. It's not long enough to fit the whole thing. What? Luna comes with a hard case. Also came with a pouch. So if I wanted a hard case for the DJI Pocket, I'm gonna have to shell out another $30 for that. So that brings our total to $1,445, right? Okay, let's open this thing up. When they first showed, or the first unboxing that I've seen, actually the vlog combo came with the Mic 3. And I was like, oh, the Luna came with the Mic Pro. So that's good. At least, you know, they rival each other. But lo and behold, when they did the global launch, they launched it with the Mini 2 microphone. This Mini 2 microphone, which is not the same caliber as the Mic 3 and definitely far from the caliber of the Mic Pro. It's one step higher than my Mic Mini. The only difference is it's got second level noise canceling and was it clipping? It prevents clipping off your audio. And it's white. I actually prefer white because I wear a lot of white t-shirts, but I always wear my microphones underneath the shirt anyway. I'm making an exception today because I wanted to showcase the Mic Pro. Okay, so it came with the Mic 2, with the Mini 2. It came with the clip and the magnet. I'm not gonna take that out for now. This is the extension handle that has the quarter thread screw. Then you've got the screw on tripod legs, which I am never going to use, let's be honest, because I have this one from Ulanzi that I also can just clip on and it would lie flat. Like I don't have to screw in anything. Mind you, the Luna Ultra, both the battery handle and the normal extension handle have built-in mini tripods. Just saying. This comes with a fill light, which in the years that I've owned a Pocket 2, a Pocket 3, I've never actually had or needed a fill light. It's good to have. I had a look at how much this was if you bought it by itself, $29. Okay, I'm gonna put the conversion rate from AUD to USD so you guys can determine for yourself. Okay, then here is Frame Tap. Okay, Frame Tap is a remote control that was built for the Osmo Mobile 8P. It's not built for the DJI Osmo Pocket 4P. Okay, doesn't even have the same color as the DJI Pocket 4P. This is much more of a lighter gray than the charcoal gray that the Pocket 4P comes with, or black even, right? And they've chucked this into the vlog combo after they realized that the Luna Ultra came with a detachable screen that functions as both a remote control and a microphone. They had to do something, right? I don't know how much they're going to sell this as an individual. I've heard from other content creators that have more access with DJI that this is going to be made available individually. So if you even just want to get the regular or the standard package for the 4P, probably worth doing that and just buying the remote if that's the only reason you're buying the vlog combo. Okay? Yeah. Like the screen on the frame tab is about maybe half or 2/3 the size of the screen on the detachable control thingy-majig. Okay. All right. I've got a few other stuff that's in here. It's the black plate for the Mic Mini 2. And because they had to chuck a few things in there, like the Mic Mini and the frame tab, there's a few cables in here that you're gonna need to bring with you in order to charge them. There's 2 wrist straps. Why would there be 2 wrist straps? Anyways, there's the charger for the Mic Mini 2. There's the charger for frame tab, and then the cable to charge the actual camera. Right. What else is in here? Windscreen. Okay. Now let's go on to the actual camera. Right. This camera, it's a little bit heavier than obviously the 4P. Oh, that came off right away. Yeah, they have a lot of stickers on the DJI Osmo ones. I remember only peeling one thing from the Luna Ultra, which was the sticker in the front of the screen. This one has got a sticker on the front of the screen, on the bottoms, and in front of the lens. Actually, one of them fell out already. One of the little stickers there. And it's true what they say, it does jiggle, if you can hear that. Which I've been assured is not an issue because once the gimbal is turned on, it should level and balance. It shouldn't have any of that jiggly noise inside. But yeah, I'm just taking off those things. Right. That's pretty loud though. And you will notice that there is nothing that protects the gimbal. The 4P at least came with one of those little contraptions that you put in front of the gimbal head and through this space here to keep the camera from moving and the gimbal from moving. This doesn't have anything, nothing to lock the camera. Also, I did mention that the Luna Ultra came with the battery handle. DJI prices their battery handles for $99. Okay, and they took that out. They had it in the vlogger combo of the Pocket 3. It didn't come in the Pocket 4 and it didn't come in the Pocket 4P. Pocket 3 also had a case. The 4 didn't have a hard case, and this doesn't have a hard case. So with how well built the Insta360 case is, I'd say this would be priced at around $50. Okay. I actually ordered, and I'm sure it's going to be a cheap thing, from Amazon as a hard case for this for $30. So what did we say was the new price now? $1,445 for the whole thing plus the case. If I wanted to buy the battery handle so that it will have the same I guess, what do you call that, accessories as the Luna Ultra, that's another $99. Now, I already have a battery handle from when I had my Pocket 3, so I don't have to buy that. But if you needed to, that's another $100, so that brings it up to $1,545. Thankfully, this actually works with it, right? And then you'll be like, oh, but you've got a fill light. The Luna Ultra doesn't have a fill light. It's $30. So we'll probably be, that's going to be what, 1,515 if you take this out, okay? What else is there? So actually, I didn't really save much from getting the DJI from Korea. I don't know what the price will be when it finally lands here in Australia, but my experience hasn't been that great. Okay, now let's turn this thing on. Okay. And now I can't hear any of those jiggly bits. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and set this up. Now, I'm a DJI fangirl. I've owned, like I said, the Pocket 2, the Pocket 3, the Pocket 4, and now this. Although the Pocket 4 has been returned, the Pocket 3 has been sold. I own the Nano. I used to own the 360. I returned that. I'm not a 360 kid. I had the Insta360 X4, never really used it, just wasted my money on it. And then I had the Action 3, the Action 4. So I didn't have the Action 4. Action 3, Action 5 Pro. Right? Okay. A lot of my ecosystem is DJI. I had the Mic 2, the whole set. I bought the Mic Mini because I wanted something that's small. I sold the Mic 2, only have the Mic Mini, and now the Mic Mini 2. What I want to actually find out is, because the receiver for the Mic Mini 2 looks exactly the same as the one from the Mic Mini, I want to find out if the receiver will be able to detect this. But yeah. So all in all, in terms of price and how much it would actually cost for me to have all of the accessories that are similar to the Luna, I didn't really save much money. I probably saved, if my total is 1,515 after taxes. Oh, another thing, the Luna Ultra came with a wide angle lens. This doesn't come with a wide angle lens. I'm pretty pissed off by that. Okay, because the other unboxings that I've seen already have the wide angle lens. This doesn't come with a wide angle lens. And DJI wide angle lenses are expensive. I reckon that's going to be at least, well, the single lens ones were already something like $75 if I remember correctly. I reckon the dual lens ones would be closer to $100. So let's say it's $100. Then that brings this to $1,615. Or let's say it's $85. Let's put it at a flat rate of $1,600. So if I wanted to have the same accessories that the Luna Ultra comes with, okay, for my DJI, I'm actually spending more. So yeah, that's my rant, because I wanted this thinking that, oh, I'm probably gonna have be able to save a little bit more, blah blah blah. Nah. Also, if I wanted something that is on par with the Mic Pro, I should have gotten the Mic 3. The Mic 3 here in Australia, just the transmitter alone, is $150. This one here is $60. So there's a $90 difference. So if you add that, that's $1,690 for if I wanted the same value of the Luna to the DJI. I've always been very vocal that I am a DJI fangirl, but oh, I forgot. I also own the DJI Mini 3 Pro. I also own the DJI Mini SE. I also owned the, I now own the DJI Neo 2 drones. Right. So yeah, I just feel like if they hadn't fucked up the release, the global release launches, or whatever you want to call it, of the 4P, I wouldn't have to go through so much trouble as ordering it from eBay, getting it shipped from Korea, getting it shipped via FedEx, having to pay all the extra taxes and duties. Granted, I know that that's going to be incorporated to the price when it does get sold here in Australia. And having to pick it up from wherever I had to pick it up from, 20 minutes away from where I lived, I would have had a better experience overall. And now calculating 1,690 versus 1,550, I ended up paying $140 more for this setup. What? The irony isn't lost on me that I'm filming the DJI Pocket 4P unboxing on a Luna Ultra. And I am having big time buyer's remorse on the DJI. The only saving grace of this would be if I like the image quality better, because right now I am raging.